Okay, how are we? Are we good? I suppose you can't really answer because that'd be weird. Although, is it weird? It's kind of like a video call, but this is not a video call. This is a post. This is a post about the most recent short film we did for Major Look TV called "We Did This." Do excuse all of this. We've bought an automatic vacuum cleaner, and it's quite a bit of work to use an automatic vacuum cleaner. You have to take everything off the floor, obviously yoga mats and bean bags, and I don't know what's in that box. And this shirt I bought to be in a film called Thunder, which is coming out at some point too. All of this is irrelevant to the short film. The short film, We Did This, went really well. Quite a few lessons learned. We had 6 people playing the kidnapper. I'm giving away some spoilers here. And it was a 13-page script. So we did a 13-page scene 6 different times. It's kind of a bit of a lie because I didn't really get to do my part. I came in and did a kind of page because we were running late. Richard and Matt did a great job with the lighting and the cameras. It absolutely looks amazing. I think in future, what I would probably do is I would break it down. This is what all the actors asked, actually, so maybe I should just listen in the future. But all the actors said, which part am I doing of these 13 pages? And I said, no, everyone's doing it all. I guess in the future, what I would possibly do is, maybe give each person, 6 pages and overlap those. So I still be able to have all the options in the edit. So I'll still be able to cut between one and to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other. But it would just be a shorter, sharper. I think 13 pages is quite daunting for a lot of people. All the actors are brilliant, don't get me wrong, but I intentionally and intentionally wrote the script to be not confusing, but slightly repetitive. So as an actor, which I am and have been, sometimes if the words, if you say a very similar thing multiple times, it can be hard for it to stick in the old noggin. So I think that's one of the things I learnt from there. The catering was great. Gemma Louise Murphy was great, even though she had concussion. So well done, Gem, for coming along and doing some BTS. There's plenty of BTS to come from that as well, just to see how we did it all. Daniel Bowden was amazing. He came in and did sound for us. Although we didn't have a sound recordist as such, and Daniel Bowden is an amazing human and he has done sound before, but the actual radio miking below the shirt and doing all that, we had some issues, which sucked some time. Learning how to tape properly. So how when I said we were going into this, we didn't have a makeup artist, but then Sarah Murphy came in and saved the day, and we didn't have a production designer, but then Alex came in and saved the day, and then we didn't have a sound recordist as such, or a professional sound recordist. Daniel came in and he has done sound before, and he's an amazing human and will be composing the music for We Did This. But it was an exploration of radio mics. So that's one of the things with Major Look TV. We're kind of seeing what we can do with, or learning on the job, but still being proactive and getting stories out there. So that's what we're doing. The next project for Major Look TV, and thank you for being here. If you are here right now and you are watching this and you've got this far through, please like this video and subscribe. I'm getting better at saying this because what I really want to create with Major Look TV is to... if I get enough subscribers, to be able to fund more and more storytellers, and to be able to host short films that people have shot. So it can be a real hub of creatives coming together and telling the stories they want to tell without, the gatekeepers or people telling us what we can and can't do. Just putting stories out there for you to consume and enjoy, hopefully. Consume sounds like you're eating it, doesn't it? But I guess it's still, that's what it is. Yeah, stories for you to watch and enjoy, and hopefully they'll invigorate you or challenge you and do all those sorts of things. But the next bit of storytelling that we are doing, I notice I do that a lot too. And I may be sweating a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I've just got out of the shower. Yes, you're welcome. I've said that before, I know. The next bit of storytelling we are doing is a music video, which we're shooting tonight. Would you believe? We're going to shoot it a couple of weeks back, but we got rained out. And one of those things is we went, we can still do it. And as the time got closer, we went, we're going to have a lot of gear out in the rain. We're going to have a lot of I guess drum kits couldn't go in the rain, the guitars couldn't go in the rain. So even though it may have looked really great, we weren't set up to be able to shoot that as that. So we've delayed it till today, which I think is the 19th of December. So we're going to shoot. So it's going to be 2 drummers, 2 musicians. We have Dallas Frasca and Sarah McLeod. So they've got a new song that's coming out to go with their Green Electric tour, which they're doing around Australia. So this is a song they've written before the tour starts, and they'll hopefully, I think we'll be playing it live. But we're going to try and really bring their vision to life. The crew will consist of me, Richard De Silva, and I believe Kit Warren is going to come along and do some BTS for us, and also hopefully help us with the lighting, because it's going to be a night scene. There's going to be fire, and there is going to be a lot of work to do for 2 people. But once again, this is about making a decision to do something. We have the gear, we have the equipment in this scenario. In the future, we may not have that so much gear, but in this scenario, we do have the gear. We may not have the people to get it done, but let's see what happens. Check in later to find out. All right, bye now. I've talked way too much, but sorry about this. I've got to put this back down on the floor because the vacuum's done its thing. I think it is more work than a normal vacuum, but it's a gadget, and we all love gadgets, right?